Whammy Gunslinger here. So looking at the title, I was just gonna put the stuff together, and I thought, I had a video. One of my most clicked on videos was the video where I showed people how to make a custom 30 round 10mm mag, because this is before 2019 that I made this video. January 2019, three companies decided to start making 10mm 30 round mags. Prior to 2019, and I'm talking going back to 2006, when I really started getting into 10mm, I started realizing more so around 2009 is when I really got frustrated that there were no 30 round mags for 10mm. And so I know Glock, I know Glock up, down, left, and right. So I understood how to go ahead and modify a 30 round mag, well, 26 round mag for 45, and modify it to run 10mm. That was nothing. So I showed people how to do it. If they still didn't know or want to try to do it, I would make them and sell them to people. All right. So now, January 2019, there's three companies. We got ETS, we got SGM, and we got KRISS. All three started making extensions for 30 round mags for 10mm. All right. Now, getting that out the way. Today I went shopping, and I could have went to the big stores, the Cabela's and all that, but I figured I'm gonna go ahead and support my local gun store. So I bought another mag for my 9mm Glocks, and bought another 30 round mag for my 9mm Glocks. And then I bought this puppy. All right, so this is KRISS, and everything's turned around as you guys can see, but this is KRISS, and this makes to have a 34 round mag. Now, I used to make these even before the KRISS came out with this. I would take, because they made them in 45, so I would take the one for the 45, and me and my cousin Art, we modify this a little bit, go in there and do some Dremel work or whatever, and boom, it was nothing. And so I have one of those mags where it actually says 45 at the bottom, but it's at the top, it says 10mm. So I have one of those, but now they're making them, so I went ahead and bought one of these, and I'm going to show you guys how to install it. So I'll put that over here to the side, and this is what you get right in the beginning here. So I'll hold that. What you get is this, and you don't want to push this all the way down just yet. You don't do that until after you install the 10mm mag. Now, the way this works is you need to take one of your mags, one of your 10mm mags, and remove the bottom and slip it through here. So you are sacrificing one of your 10mm mags. So if you don't have a ton of 10mm mags, maybe going the route of just getting a 30 round ETS or SGM mag might be the better route for you. But if you've got, plenty of mags to where you got some to spare, then this is a great route, because you get a few more bullets out of this one than you would with the SGM and the ETS 30 round mag. So I need to kick this off, and that's how we get started. So bear with me. All right, so I'm gonna put this to the side, and if you don't know how to take apart a mag, there's videos on how to do that. So you might want to Google that first, how to disassemble a Glock magazine. For the purpose of time, I'm not going to go through that. You'll see me do it, but I'm not going to really go through the explanation. So I'm going to go ahead and take the bottom off. I got to be careful because that's spring loaded, and springs can take off. I accidentally slipped there, but that's the base plate. So I take that off. And now I have my spring from this mag, and I take that out. And you make sure everything is in, don't take this off. Make sure everything is in place for now, because you are going to take this off and adjust. So you got this part and you got this part, and you set them to the side, okay, carefully. Now, with this, what you're going to do is we're going to take this top part off, leave this as it is. We're not gonna make any changes with this right now. We're just gonna leave that how it is. I'll keep it right there so it's still in sight. Okay. And what's gonna happen is this, right? Your empty mag, you're going to drop it and it's gonna go through here and it's gonna look like that. Okay, just like that. And you want to make sure you put that in right, all right? Because you put it in the wrong way and it won't fit. You'll be struggling. So make sure you match up the holes in the back with these holes in the back. Okay, that's how you do that. So now that you've done that, again, you take, we had this, we took the mag apart, right? And we put this to the side. And these two parts, we're going to match up the holes. And that's what we have. Now, put that down. And now what we've got to do is swap the follower from this spring over to this spring. Okay. Swapping this follower to go over here on top of this spring. So the way this works is you can see the angle right at the top here. You can see the angle pointing up, right? It's going up in that direction. And so is this. It's going up in that direction. Now, if I turn it to the side, you'll see that that doesn't work right. Like this is going up this way and this is going up that way, right? So it's going to be like this. And that's how you want to remember that. So you can put them down together if you'd like on the table and take it off and swap it over. However you want to do that. You just want to make sure when you take this off, you put it on here. There we go. It was on there pretty tight. And so you can see those two going that way, right? So you want to put it on the same way at the same angle. So when you look in there and you start pushing it in there, you'll see that it's got a decently snug fit. So we're just I'm gonna hold this part right here and just kind of press in. Not tight enough. There we go. So when you hear that double click, when you hear that, you know it's in there, right? So now we've got the follower on the spring, right? So, and this is pretty easy, guys. So now we're going to line up the back holes here that count the bullets with the holes here. So it's going to go this way. So there we go. Now, once you get it in there, you'll see the follower is up in there pretty good now, right? The follower is in place, perfectly in place. And you can feel the tension of the spring. Okay, you can feel that tension. So all you're going to do is force this down. You're going to force this down over those lips, right? So there we go. So now that's forced down in there, and that's it. It's literally that easy. Done. Now we've got 33 rounds of 10mm. I believe you can fit a little bit more than that. But you have at least 33 rounds of 10mm here. And maybe I should grab a 10mm and look how it fits. All right, so we have the Glock 40 10mm. I'm gonna go ahead and clear this because it is hot. All right, so gun's clear now. We're gonna go ahead and see if this fits in the G40. And there it goes. Fits just perfect. And I like the way it fits on the G20 and G40, you know, because it's flared up and it like matches the width of the grip. It's not that skinny you know, mag coming out. It matches it. I don't know why I like that, but yeah. So there we go. That'll fit your Glock 29, your Glock 20, or your Glock 40. That'll be it.